We'll begin today in a cross-legged position, and I invite you to pull the flesh of your buttocks back behind your sit bones. See if that just tilts your pelvis forward just a little bit, bringing that curve into the lower back that might make sitting upright with an open heart just a little easier. Let's take a big deep breath in through the nose, roll the shoulders forward and up. Exhale out of the mouth, back and down. And I invite you to close your eyes if that's comfortable. And if not, just gaze down so that your mind is still able to rest and not distracted by looking around. And see if you can feel the floor of your pelvis and just let it drop down. Maybe feeling that connecting the sit bones a little more heavily. And let the hips and legs and feet all relax. Relax the hands and arms, feeling the sensation and the aliveness in the hands. Let the chin drop just slightly, letting the neck be long and open. And feel your breath in your belly. The belly be soft so the breath can be full, expanding as you inhale and relaxing back in as you exhale. Deepening the breath. Moving the breath from the belly to the ribs. Feeling that as two distinct parts so that the belly expands and then the ribs expand. And then filling the whole lungs. First the belly, then the ribs, then the chest, opening, lifting. And the exhale, bringing a sense of ease. Feeling the body relax into the out breath. And then drop the chin to the chest. See if you can do that without rounding the back, keeping the chest lifted. Perhaps on the inhale, you can imagine the heart lifting up toward the chin. And on the exhale, the chin dropping to the chest. Let go of your head. go of your thoughts. Just be with the breath flowing in and out. Perhaps it feels a little different now just by having moved the head into this position. Maybe pathway for the breath to follow has also changed. Feel for that expansion and that relaxation. And then bring the chin over to the left shoulder and down. We'll bring the right hand behind the back. And if you like, you can wrap the hand around the left arm just for a little bit of an extra stretch there, or just leave the hand on the back and press the back side of the hand into your ribs to roll that shoulder open and back, relaxing the head forward and down and to the left. Intentionally breathing long and slow. Release the right hand, bring the chin center. And then over to the right shoulder. Give it a breath just to relax the head down in this position. And then bring the left arm behind you, walking the hand over toward the right waist, maybe wrapping the hand around the right arm or not. Rolling that left shoulder back. Elongating the breath. And release the arm back to the leg, bring the chin back to center. And slowly lift the head up and keep lifting and lifting the chin. Extend the lower jaw forward past the upper teeth. And keeping it forward, open and close the mouth in big movements. Really extending forward through the jaw. Feeling the stretch there. And relax. Bring the chin back to the chest just for a moment. Count your stretching. If you like, you can clasp your hands onto the back of your head and let the elbows hang down. And if you're doing that, you can inhale and press the back of your head into your hands and the hands into the back of your head. And then let that go on the exhale. And then inhale. If you have your arms clasped, you can keep them clasped as we all press the arms up. And then exhale, release over. Dropping your head, dropping your elbows. Keeping the face relaxed. Connecting with that same deep 3-part breath. Most likely, you won't be able to feel a belly breath, a ribs breath, and a chest breath like when we're sitting, but the intention to fill the lungs remains, and the experience can be known just as it is, however the breath is showing up in the body now. Slowly roll yourself up. Use an inhale to reach the arms up again. Exhale down. And notice how your legs are crossed, which one is in front or on top. And release the legs, shake them out. If you like rubbing your knees, go ahead and do that. And then we'll cross the legs again the other way. And you might pull the flesh of your buttocks back again. Sinking down to the sit bones, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the belly and the face, feeling the breath. And then we'll inhale and reach the arms up. Exhale down to the left. And inhale up. Exhale down to the right. Inhale up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale up. Exhale, twist to the right. Again, inhale up. Exhale down to the left. Inhale up. Exhale down to the right. Inhale up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale up. Exhale, twist to the right. And continue like that at your own pace. Maybe your breath can go even slower. Really complete the inhale and the exhale. Take your time. Get the most out of each breath. Next time you come down to the left, stay there. And then bend the left elbow a little, letting the left shoulder drop away from the ear. Inhale, look up and turn the palm to face up. Exhale, look down and turn the palm down. Again. See if you can feel how looking up and turning the palm up kind of helps the breath spiral up into those right ribs and peel your body open a little more, and how that downward motion allows you to relax and sink down into the left side. And this will be the last one. And then we'll keep the palm down and the gaze up and see if you can continue to have that same action happening inside the body with the breath. Feel that rolling up and open, and that sinking down. And then inhale, reach both arms out. Exhale down to the right. Let that right elbow bend, dropping the shoulder, and then closing the eyes. Roll the left palm up, look up. Exhale, head and hand down. Continue like that and see if you can feel how the ribs kind of roll up toward the sky as the face and hand go up. See if you can feel any sense of being able to sink down on the exhale. Good. And then we'll keep the gaze up and the palm down. Try to continue to connect with the breath rolling up and then sinking down. Inhale, lift both arms up. Exhale, twist to the left, bringing the left hand behind you, the right hand to the left knee. Pressing down into the left hand to get tall through the crown of the head as you inhale. Exhale and turn to the left. With each exhale, you want to just relax into it. With each inhale, grow taller, more spacious. When your next inhale comes center, reach the arms up. Exhale, turn to the right, crossing the left hand to the right knee, pressing down into the back hand to lift tall and long as you inhale, and relaxing and turning as you exhale. Use your next inhale to come center and reach up. Exhale, fold forward, resting the arms, dropping the head. Feel the ease in your hands, the fullness of your breath. See if you can continue the inhale beyond where it will just naturally go if you breathe effortlessly and really fill the lungs from bottom to top. And then roll yourself up. Inhale and reach the arms up. Exhale the hands together at the heart center. Inhale and open the arms wide. Exhale, clasp the hands behind the back. Roll the shoulder blades in. Maybe lift the hands up a little higher away from the body if you can. Breathe space into your heart. Opening from the inside out. Feeling the fullness of your breath almost pressing against the barrier over your heart and opening it a little wider. On your next inhale, reach the arms up again. Palms together. Exhale down to your heart. Release the hands. Release the legs. Shake them out. Drop the knees if you like. Maybe open and squeeze the toes a few times. Move the ankles. Great. And then we'll come forward onto hands and knees. Your hands will be in front of the shoulders. Coming into a dolphin. So we're gonna come down and sweep forward, come up and press back. And forward, up and back. And it's one continuous flowing movement like a dolphin. So it's not a cobra and then a child's pose. It's seamless. Now coordinate it with your breath. I specifically didn't tell you when and where to inhale and exhale. Feel into it to see what makes sense for your body. Stay controlled in the breathing. And the next time you come forward, we'll come up into a cobra, keeping the elbows by your side. Reach the elbows back for your ankles. So feel how that pulls the shoulders away from the ears. Press down into the hips and pelvis, and then peel up. Keep the shoulders back, the elbows back, and then pull the chest forward. And breathe into your heart. And then push your hips back, keeping the arms extended out in front, dropping the head down. Press forward with the hands, sending the hips back and making the spine nice and long. And breathe up and down the long spine. And then take the arms over to the right. Bring your right hand beside you off to the right side. Push into the right hand to send your left hip back and down. And then inch the left fingers out even longer, creating a nice stretch from the left hip to the left hand. And then see if there's any relationship between that stretch and your breath. Breathe your way over to the other side. The left hand comes beside the body. Press into it to send the right back. Walk the right hand out longer. And as you feel the length from the right hip to the right hand, see if you can breathe into that length. See if you can feel the distance with your breath. And then bring yourself back to center. Lift your hips and come onto the back of the top of your head. Clasp your hands again. This time, clasp them in the way that's less familiar to you. And then lift the clasped hands up toward the sky, resting on the top of your head in Yoga Mudra. Same with breath. Then release the hands, place them on the ground. Keep your chin to your chest as you push into your hands very slowly so you don't get dizzy. Lift your head up and then continue to unravel until you're standing on your knees, and then reach the arms up. As you exhale, lower the left hand. See if you can reach back to your left heel. If you don't reach, curl your toes under. See if you can reach then. If you still don't reach, bring your hand to your hip. And then bring the tailbone forward, the hips forward. Inhale, reach up through the right hand. Look up. Exhale, send the arm back and your head back. Notice whatever challenge this presents for your breath and see if you can continue to intend to breathe belly, ribs, chest. Bring that right hand onto your belly. Turn your head to the left and then lift yourself up. Reach both arms up. Exhale, right hand finds the right heel or the hip. Bring your hips forward, tuck your tailbone under. Inhale and reach the left hand up. Exhale, send the arm and the head back. Keep the hips under you and forward. Feel the breath. Notice where you feel it and where you don't, and where a deeper breath might make a little more space for that expansion. Bring your left hand to your belly, turn your head to the right, and then slowly lift yourself up. Bring both hands to the ground. Tuck your chin all the way to your chest and come onto the top of your head, moving your head as close to your knees as you can. So you might even feel like you're toward the back of your head. Have the arms come around the outside of your legs and then turn the thumbs to face up so the palms face away from each other. And then if you can, wrap your hands around your heels. If you can't reach your heels, grab onto whatever you can grab. Bringing your head even closer to your knees perhaps will help you get the hands to the feet. And then hold on tight with the hands and lift the hips as high as they'll go, perhaps rolling even more toward the back here in this rabbit pose. Really feel the tightness of the skin across the back ribs and see if the breath can make a little more room there. And release the hands to the ground. Keep the chin to the chest. As we lift the head, we're going to lower the hips inside the feet, taking the feet wider than the hips. And then you might roll the flesh of your calves out to the sides. If you're not able to sit in this position and you have a prop handy, it might be helpful to sit on your prop, or if you still can't do it, then just sit on your feet instead. Just be here for a moment. It's really good for the knees. And then hands to the floor, pressing down to lift yourself up. Bring the hands out in front of you. And then send your legs back, coming into a plank. Straightening those knees. Aim your tailbone toward your fingers. Steady your breath. Then send your hips up. Maybe you need to walk your feet in a little bit to come into your downward dog. Feet are hip width apart. Press forward with your fingers. Lengthen back through your hips. And then exhale and sink your chest. Drop your head. Roll the shoulders down your back even more so they're not up by your ears. And then just breathe long and slow, feeling the inhale creating length in the back, along the spine. Exhale, sinking the heels. Just give you an option for those who like it. You can bring your left hand to the outside of the right shin or thigh if you don't reach your shin, and then pull a little bit to twist the ribs a little bit to the right and look under the right arm without losing your downward dog. So you're still pressing forward with that right hand, down with the heels. Pressing that left hand into the leg to help bring those left ribs more toward the right. We're just staying in the basic pose, switching sides if you're doing that variation. Resting in child's pose, feel free to keep resting. It's always nice to make the practice yours. This is a time to connect with yourself. You're just pushing through and not listening to your body and what it needs, or judging yourself, or being tired, or not being as flexible as you want to be. It's not what we're here for. We're here to listen to our body, respect it, give it what it needs, appreciate it. Good. If you're in that one arm version, bring the hand back. And then we'll walk the feet forward up to the hands. Letting the knees be soft and the chin tucked as we roll ourselves up. Reaching the arms up. And then exhale, folding forward. Inhale, rolling up. Exhale, folding forward. Again. Two more. The next time you come forward, stay there. We'll bring the hands to the backs of the legs. If you can come to your calves, come to your calves. If you don't reach your calves, then be where you are. And push down into the feet. And let's just lean back a little bit so that the weight is in the heels more. See if that allows you to perhaps lower your torso toward your thighs a little bit more. Staying in your heels. And then see if you can keep the connection between your ribs and your thighs as you shift your weight back to even. And then as we inhale, we'll press the hands into the legs and the legs into the hands. And exhale and relax. Inhale, press. Exhale. Staying with your own breath now. And then bend the knees and bring your hands to the ground. Step your left foot all the way back, coming into a runner's lunge. Hands on the ground, back heel lifted. We're going to dip that left knee down a little bit so that you can sink your hips lower and bend your right knee a little deeper. And then see if you can keep your hips just as low as they are, but straighten your leg by pushing back through your left heel. And extend forward through your heart and breathe long from your heart to your heel. Maybe pressing down a little more firmly with your right foot. And then bring the left knee down. Bend the knee and reach your right hand back for your left foot and pull the heel toward the buttock. And then roll the right shoulder up and turn your gaze to where the wall meets the ceiling behind you. Now aim your left hip for your right foot. Slow, steady breath. And relax the foot and hand. Lift the back knee off the ground and step forward. Inhale all the way up, reach up. Exhale over. Bringing the hands to the ground, bending the knees, step the right foot all the way back into a runner's lunge. And then again, dip that right knee down toward the floor, not all the way, halfway. And see how that allows you to drop your hips even further, bending that left knee deeper. And keep the hips down and then stretch back through your right foot until your right leg is straight again. And then extend forward through your chest. Feel your heart and your heel reaching away from each other. And again, maybe put a little more weight into that left foot. Like free up the right leg to reach back more. And then bring the right knee down. Bend the knee. Reach your left hand back for the foot. And pull the heel toward the buttock. Roll the left shoulder back. Turn your gaze up and back. And then drop that right hip down and to the left. Stay with each breath. And release the foot. Bring the hand down. And lift the back knee and step the foot forward. Inhale, come all the way up. Reach the arms up. Exhale the hands together at the heart. Lift the toes, spread them wide, lower them down. Inhale the arms out to the side. Exhale the right arm under the left, wrapping the arms around. If the palms can also wrap, that's fine. If you're here, that's fine. Wherever you are is great. And then inhale the elbows forward and exhale, lift them up. I like to rest my hands on my forehead. You don't have to, just offering that. And then bend the knees and shift weight into the left foot. Really start to feel the left foot holding your weight, looking out past your arms at one spot. Lift your right leg, cross it over, hook the foot behind if you're able. Readjust your gaze point if you need to. And sit down into your seat. Keeping the elbows lifted and the tailbone dropping. Breathe spaciousness in and out. Breathe any tension out. And release, open the arms. And exhale, left arm under right, wrap them around. Inhale the elbows forward. Exhale, lift the elbows up, pull the shoulders down. Bend the knees and sink weight into that right foot. Don't be in a hurry. Wait till you really feel like the right foot has all of your weight. And when you're ready, lift that left leg, cross it over. Find the spot across from you that's gonna hold you steady and lock your eyes there. Lift the elbows, drop the hips. So as always in this pose, if you're feeling like you're losing your balance, if you happen to have your hands touching, then you can press in the direction away from where you fall, where you're falling, so that you don't fall, hopefully. And if you do fall, that's fine. Try to stay in the pose mentally. So if the body falls, you stay connected to the breath, you stay connected to your drishti, your gaze point. You don't get caught up in thoughts or judgments. And release. And just swing the arms a few times, maybe clapping the arms behind your back. And then come to stillness. Just feel the energy in your body. Drop the chin to the chest. Bend the knees. And roll yourself all the way down onto your buttocks. Onto your back. And then just lift the feet and open the knees wide. Just letting the hands rest on the legs in whatever way encourages the legs to open. And then bring the knees together, the feet to the ground. Lift the tailbone, tuck it under, release the legs, shake them out. If you're using an eye pillow, you can place that on your eyes. And then we'll have the arms out to the side, the legs a nice distance from each other. Take a breath in through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth, sinking the body into the ground. Inhale. Exhale, release the jaw. Feel the lips gently parting. Inhale deep. Exhale out of the mouth, letting go of the activity of the mind. And turning the attention to the feel of the breath. And now we'll even let go of the breath. All the effort to breathe slow and deep. And come to rest now. Letting the breath be however it is. Shallow, fast, irregular, doesn't matter. Just allow life to move through you its own way. So just be interested in the breath. See if you can accompany it without guiding it. Usually we either control something or we're disconnected from it. So staying connected just as a witness. And if you notice that the mind has wandered, that's fine. When you notice, then you're already back. Just return to the feeling of breath. Deeply relaxed. Letting go. Letting go. Letting Breathe into your heart. Move the fingers and the toes. Reach the arms overhead. Take a deep breath. Stretch long. Hug the knees to the chest. Rock side to side. Feeling the ground massage in your back. Come center, bring the soles of the feet together, the palms of the hands together. Rub hand to hand and foot to foot. And then roll over onto either side. Resting your head on your underside arm. Resting your body on the ground. Resting your awareness in whatever is offered in this moment. Perhaps feeling the gifts of your practice. Perhaps you're already in the future about what's coming next. Just be with whatever's here. And when you're ready, slowly lift yourself up, letting your head come up last. Coming into any comfortable seated position. Sit bones sinking down. Crown of the head lifting tall. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands together at the heart. Inhale the heart up to the hands. Exhale, shoulders relaxed down. Inhale deep, breathing in from bottom to top. Take it all in. Let it all go. Drop the chin to the chest. Namaste. Thank you for your practice.